fish and chips.
Fish and chips, yeah, fish and chips make me want to lick my lips. Eat them for breakfast, lunch and tea. Fish and chips are for me.
Hello again folks, welcome back to the channel. Today is the second episode of our series about fish and chips, where we can go around Pattaya to get a good fish and chips on a Friday for the Friday specials. This time we're heading down a different direction altogether. Last week we were in Jomtien at Fraser's Sports Bar, but this time we're heading in a totally different direction. Of course, driving here as normal, as you can see, is my good wife taking us there. So, where are we going? Well, let me show you. Today we are heading up Soi Siam Country Club Road, right up to the area that they call Lake Maprikan, which is one of the main reservoirs that feeds down into Pattaya. So Maprikan Lake has been developing quite well over several years, and is probably identified as one of the few really prestigious places to live in the Pattaya area. And as I say, there's a lot of very fine houses being built around the lake, and quite expensive as well. There has also been a lot of development in bars and restaurants and other facilities in support of the local population around the lake. And one of these, of course, is Sharples Fish and Chips, which is where we're going to be visiting very, very shortly. Just before we do that, though, let's have a quick look around the locality here, and in the distance you will see Pattaya, which is probably, I would estimate, about 9 or 10 kilometers from where we are now out by the lake. So it takes a bit from here to get downtown, probably take about 20 minutes, I think, maybe less, maybe more, depending on the traffic, of course. You can see the high-rises way down there. From the right, Naklua Central, and then to the left, of course, is Jomtien, and that's Pattaya. So here we are parked up at the lakeside across the road from Sharples UK-style fish and chip shop. And we'll make our way across there. It can be a busy road, so we have to be a little bit careful. And this is the outside area that you can sit outside. A lot of smokers like to sit out in this area once again, but it's near the roadside. So entering the restaurant, we were warmly greeted by a waitress whose name was Pat, who gave us our choice of tables and then provided us with menus explaining that today was Friday and the specials included fish and chips. Wonderful, that is why we were here. Sharples Friday special for fish and chips, including both the cod and the haddock. The price is 299 baht. Included in that price is a side order of either mushy peas, garden peas, or beans, which normally costs extra, and also a sauce. You can choose gravy, you can choose curry sauce, tartar sauce, or even a liqueur sauce. So that makes it quite a good deal, actually. Drinks-wise, this week, my wife had our usual Schweppes Manao soda, and I had a bottle of Chang, which once again was served nice and cold in a Sharples condom. Now this week we both opted for haddock. The difference being this week is that I had it my favourite way cooked in breadcrumbs, while my wife stick with the traditional haddock in batter. They come along, they're good sized pieces of fish, and they were cooked absolutely perfectly actually. The flakes came off very nice and big pieces, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. As normal, and once again, it's a thing that maybe it's us and maybe not the restaurant, but there's too much. We both finished the fish, no problem, but too many chips, etc., and that made it a bit difficult for us. I have to say that the fish was actually very tasty, and I enjoyed it very much. I had the gravy sauce, where my wife, she had the curry sauce. She enjoys the chips and the curry sauce, and she said that was delicious also. I didn't have any gravy. In fact, I ate very few chips, but because the fish was quite a sizable piece of fish also, so it went down very well, I have to say. So let's now take a look at the summary. Now, before I move on with the summary, I would just like to say I was really impressed with the venue itself. It was lovely and clean inside and well laid out, and there was some very pleasant background music playing in English that I found quite nice. Unfortunately, not the best of things to have when you're making a video for YouTube. Okay, let's go on and look at the overall impression that I got for service. I've given that a 4. We were very warmly welcomed. The service was very good. They came and checked that everything was okay for us. I got a feeling we were being watched a lot, even though I've got to say we don't tell anybody we're coming, and we don't tell anybody really what we're doing. So, but they were watching how we were handling the meal. It wasn't too busy actually, but we were quite early, so it might get busier and busier later. The presentation of the food, no complaints at all. Once again, they've got this habit of putting dishes and things on the main plate, like they do with the sauces here and the little dishes with the peas or the beans or whatever. Maybe they're going to do that. I don't particularly like it, but there again, the general presentation of the food, the fish was excellent, the chips, etc. Yeah, the presentation was very good, and I've given that a 3. Portion size, once again, a good sized portion. Very filling, so I'm going to give that a 3 also. Flavors, yes, I enjoy my haddock tremendously, and it was very tasty. As much as you could probably expect, that it's obviously all the haddock and cod that we get here has been pre-frozen, so you're never going to get the straight from the sea flavour, but the flavour was very good. Value for money, yes, I rate it very good. You know, depending, you've also got to take into consideration when you're thinking about the price, is where the locale of the restaurant or the bar is, and what their renters, etc. Because everything's got to be geared to the establishment making a profit, obviously. But I thought the value of money was good, and I've given that a 3. So overall, for Sharples Fish and Chips by the Lake, I give it a total of 17. Well done. We enjoyed being there, and we enjoyed our meal. Thank you very much for having us. Next week we will be in central Pattaya at a very upmarket restaurant. It'd be worth watching this, so if you want to see this, then it might be worth subscribing to our channel, ringing the bell, and giving us a like if you did enjoy it. Thank you very much, and bye for now.
Fish and chips.